We have a question from Penny Kilgo. Hi Penny, hope you're doing well and you're successful behind the chair. I'm sure you are because you're interested in some education. What is the best way to shape around the face? It is so easy to make one side shorter or to look transparent. Penny, I'm with you on that one. For many years, I was taking a diagonal section back, bringing it forward, cutting my diagonal line around the face, and then trying to match that on the opposite side. I'll give you two hot little tips here. Number one, what you could do is you could start with the center part, regardless if they part on the side. Work with the center part on both of these techniques I'm going to show you. You could pinch a piece of hair on one side of the part, on the opposite side of the part, and use these 2 points as these two guides as a point of reference. So let's say we want to start just below the nose, in between, or at the lip. Tip that, okay? You have your angle, your sectioned angle here that does this. Now go just above the ear, take another section here, same exact spot on this side, bring it together right at the nose area. And when you bring it to the nose area here, tip this and tip that. So can you see you got a point of reference here and now a point of reference in the center. Now go to your bottom length. So once you have your angle here, just like this, now go to your length. So if you want your length here, bring this section right at the opposite side of the ear, same particular spot, go where you caught your length and tip it. Once again, over directing right to the center of the nose. Tip, tip. Can you see now you have 3 points of reference? That's one way of doing it. Here's a great way that I like to do it. I think it's all about simplicity. It's all about getting there. This will give you the nice base of it. Then you can go in and adjust accordingly. Watch this. What I've done is I've separated high point of the head to just at the ear. Okay, so you're going to take that vertical section, you're going to do that on both sides just like I have. Okay, once you have that, I want you to work with the wide teeth of the comb. Also want you to notice the shear I have in my hand. I have a larger shear. In this particular case, I have the Sanvia 7-inch dry cutting shear. Why? I'm going to gather a lot of hair at one time. You need a heavier blade and longer shear. If you use your short shear, you're opening and closing too much to create the line. Now watch. This is all about combing, Penny. You've got to comb and elevate the hair. So watch what I'm going to do. Comb, and I gather the hair into the palm of my hand. Comb, gather into the palm of my hand. And I'm looking at the grain of the hair, making sure I have all the grain combed the same. And I'm doing that on both sides. You can visually see that on this side. Work with the wide teeth, come in through the top. Now I'm ready to cut. Wide teeth of the comb, go underneath. Once you have the wide teeth of the comb, your cutting hand starts the action. Watch this. I'm cutting with my right hand. Determine where you want the length. So I want this length to start to fall maybe around the lip area, nose area. Once you comb this really nice and consistent, that is the key. You're going to twist the section. That's right. It's a technique in twist cutting. So I'm just going to come in with my right hand, place it where I want the length. Make sure that you place it where you want the length, keeping your finger angle nice and horizontal. Right hand, point down to the center. Left hand, give me a peace symbol. Come directly over this. Look how I'm coming directly over that and how I'm matching my fingers. I'm not changing the angle. Change the angle, you're going to change the length on both sides. From here, I release my right hand, continue to turn, and now I'm ready to cut. Allow me to demonstrate that again. I know it looks like a lot of work, but it's worth it. Watch. Consistent combing on both sides. Check the grain of hair. In this particular case, I'm doing it dry so you can see it. You can certainly do it wet if you want. Remember, combing has to be consistent. Elevation is horizontal, straight off the top. Determine where you want the length, horizontal line, keep that. Point down, Penny. Once you point down, bring your left hand right over that. Now release with your right hand, continue to turn to the left, and you're in the cutting position. Now simply cut a straight horizontal line. Can you see why I'm using a 7-inch and a shear that has a lot more weight to it to release what I want? Now check this out. When you release this, watch the angle I'm going to get. See how it goes from short to long. And look how I've been able to achieve that angle consistent on both sides. I know, it's a miracle. That really works for me. Then I can go in and when I want to loosen it up, now just come in and do your conventional layering, whatever it is that you do, and just start to layer the shape out. But this is a great way for me to go in and create a really consistent angle that sits from short to long. Remember, be careful where you start your cut because that determines your length. Hope that helps you out, Penny. Enjoy twist cutting. You're going to love it.